How's it going? It's Jeff from jeffrey-thomas.com, and let's take a look at Colbie Caillat's I Do. So copy this out off my website and we can follow through together. Basics of the right hand: your thumb is P, first finger is I, middle finger is M, ring finger is A. I'm going to be doing most of the strumming with just my first finger, like. And then also you'll notice that I'm using a staple looking thing for a downstroke and an arrow for an upstroke. So let's jump in on the intro, starting with an A chord, and it's going to be. Now you can use that rest there as like almost a rhythmic hit or just silence if you want. Timing is going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you'll notice that I'm just giving you rhythmic markers here in the tablature to kind of make it cleaner and easier for me to write anyway. So tempo is up around 144, so I'll run this for you slow at like 100. The intro, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then it's going to be, you know, up. When you get it up to tempo, right? And notice the strumming is down, up, down, up, down, up. And on those eighth rests, I'm just bringing my hand against the uke to either put a groove in with kind of like a rhythmic hit or just for the rest, okay? Important to point out here, the second to the last measure is, and then bar your pinky for the A sus4, and then back to the A, and then E7. Okay, that brings us to the verse. Ready, go. B minor. Now when I switch to the E7 this time, I'm just going to put my pinky down. It's a quicker switch from the B minor and then just putting the pinky down on the second string at the 4th fret there, like that. Okay, then you notice these 4 measures repeat, so the verse for the second time. B minor. Okay, continuing on, F sharp minor over C sharp. A over C sharp, D over A, and then E7 with specifically voiced this way, and I put an asterisk by it so you can point it out from the other E7s. You want to keep that note on the top for the melody, and that's what's on the recording. So from the D over A before that special E7, we got. Okay, now we have a whole note tied to a half note, so this would be counted from the E7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. It's a short measure. So the song is in 4/4, then we interrupt 4/4 time with a measure of 2/4, and then we're back to 4/4 for the chorus. This is very common to have happen, and you can't continue to count it in 4/4, it'll be off. And I like putting a measure of 2/4 in rather than counting that as a whole measure of 6. I just think it's more natural, right? So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then you're into the chorus. Okay, so chorus is at 30 seconds in the track, and I'll walk you through from that point, starting at the chorus. E7 with the pinky, back to A, D over A, B minor, E7 over B. Continuing on, that was the 4 measures repeated for the chorus. F sharp minor over C sharp, A over C sharp, D over A for ending 1, E7. Okay, back to F sharp minor over C sharp. Sorry, and then ending 2. And then the funky E7 again. And then at this point, after you've done ending 1 and ending 2 of the chorus, you're going to go back up to the intro, verse, chorus again, and then there's a bridge at 153. The bridge changes the strumming pattern. So here's the bridge at 153 on the tune, starting with B minor. So the strumming there is going to be down, up, 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 down, up, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, right? E7, ending 1, C sharp over B to F sharp minor over C sharp, back to B minor. Okay, ending 2, the strum pattern changes, F sharp minor over C sharp, so that measures F sharp minor over C sharp, continuing to A over C sharp, D over A, and then the special magic chord, D minor 6 over A. Held for 2 measures, and then you're pretty much back up to the top of the tune. So let me run the bridge for you, all the way through. Slow, ready, go. Ending 1. Back to the top of the bridge. Ending 2. 2, 3. Okay, and that should get you through the majority of the tune. It's pretty cool, fun to play, and it definitely works well on the ukulele. So if you have any further questions, get a hold of me. I'm teaching on Skype, Uvu, Yahoo Messenger, Windows Live with webcam. So if you have any questions on this or anything else, give me a shout and we can hook up. Alright, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.